All right, welcome back to the Gamealogical Institute studios. We're going to take a look at the solo mode, Secure the Frontier. All right, secure the frontier. How do you secure the frontier? That's the mission. So you've been assigned to come up here, part of your training. There's an understrength legion. You've been left with a logistics officer. He's a prefect. And you need to finish building this section of the frontier wall while under pressure and attack from raiders in the north. So they've got a war chief, and then they've got warriors. They're just gonna be coming down at you from across the wall. Now you've got this fort, the logistics commander, the fort of the garrison that's up there. It's going to be filled with supplies, the stone and the wood that are available for building the wall segments here. So you can build a segment of the wall with either a wood segment, but wood can be destroyed if the barbarians get to the wall and then their number comes up again, they run into it, it's destroyed. If it's a stone segment, it cannot be destroyed. It blocks their progress. They're stuck there. They have to slide. Now, if you have stone, you can build on it a second time and make a stone tower. And that allows the positions to either side of it to have protection. So if it's a wooden segment of the wall and you've got the tower, then these will not be destroyed. They've got overwatch, archers, whatever you want to call it, but they're protected from the barbarians coming down to the wall and destroying it with the pressure on there. Okay, let's talk about building. So this is a new formation that is really only in the solo game, and it's called the build formation. You've got to get enough soldiers, workers in a spot to build part of the wall. Once you've done that, then your logistics officer, your prefect, can get the material that you need. All right, so looking at the board here, so a build formation is having, you just need to have two of the legion pieces next to the spot you want to build on. So this is where the wall has to go. Those are your instructions. So to make a build formation, I could move this piece here, and now I have two pieces touching where I want to build. I could also do it by bringing this piece here. Now I still have two pieces that are touching the spot I want to build on. So once I have done that, that was my action or my turn, I did my one action. Doing this allows a 1 second action. In this case, the second action, I'm going to take my prefect, move him into the fort, and he's going to take wood. So I'll get the wooden cube, put it where they were working around, and my prefect is now working the supplies in the fort. Okay, a couple more housekeeping items so that we're oriented for when the game starts. This area here is your area of operations. So in the rules you'll see it say the AO sometimes, it's mentioned that, but that's your area of operations for the Legion. The three stone segments of the wall that are already out are gates. This means a legionary unit can move, one unit, not a formation, but one unit can move through the gate and get out into the frontier area, and also can move back in, going as far as it can within the movement rules that there already are. So that takes care of area of operations, the gates. Now, how are the raiders moving, and what do they do on their turn? So just as a quick reference, so the center place here is 1, and then either side is 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6. It works going either way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, of course, the raiders' move is whatever is most threatening to you, or whatever is going to be the worst thing for your plans. In the beginning, doesn't really matter too much because they're just starting to approach and you're starting to make your moves to build the wall. But wherever you're starting to work, that's where they're going to want to focus too. So if you roll a let's see. So if you roll a 3, 1, 2, 3, I could move this one, or I could move this one down. Like I say, in the beginning, we don't know where the threat's coming, but if you're busy over here and people are up, then maybe it makes more sense for the Raiders to press their luck down this way and get in to try and get to the back row and defeat you. And a last item while we're doing setup, this is easy mode, which would be otherwise would be only this many units if you were in the medium mode to do it, where you only have the 8 in your understrength legion with the prefect. But we'll play with this larger group of legionnaires and see how we do going from there. All right? All right, let's play. Let's go ahead, and since we've got these cubes in the game, let's have a little fun. We'll put some forest up here. The Raiders are coming out of the forest to attack us, and we'll begin. So we'll start. Let's get some forces out there right away. So we got 2 moved up. So that's my move. The Raiders' move is a 3. Irony there. We just did that. So we'll sneak over here. So they get the 1 move. And you know what? Since we're doing this and it's Roman, why don't we play with the dice that we're going to have in the game with Roman numerals? All right. I'm going to get started right away. So I'm going to move this guy over. All right. I've got a build formation here now. I'm going to get to put, I've got wood there in the wall already. And a 1, uh-oh. So the chief comes down, and he's approaching there. I'm going to move this guy out to start creating trouble. Well, we got the chief again. Now, I didn't mention it earlier. It's in the rules, but if the chief gets to the gate, doesn't come through, and of course it's a stone gate, but if the chief makes it up here to the front gate, then when you roll a 1, any 2, you get the Raiders basically get 2 actions. So they'll move the 2 most threatening pieces, or maybe there's 1 piece that's extra threatening and it'll move twice. So we're got to watch out for that. So maybe we want to get up here and prevent that from happening if we can. And there you go. So my move, I can come over here, and that will be him out of the way. But I'm not building the wall. I got to get back on that. Okay, 3. He's going to keep running down here. Now, if I go, let's just get in his way right here. Let's do that. Okay, 4. I want to bring 4 down over here because that could be a capture for our guys. Unless I'm going to go all the way up here to threaten. It could be risky with him moving down. 2. So what's most obnoxious now? I think getting all these guys in trouble. I'm going to go here for the capture. And 2 is out back in the woods. 5. Well, here comes 5 threatening. But my mission is I'm going to get carried away capturing barbarians, and they're going to come back in when their numbers roll again. So that's not necessarily my best activity. Let's move this guy up here, and let's get some more. Now I've got a choice of I could get a stone or I could get a wood. And I did it in this arrangement just now to see if I couldn't have a better way. Sometimes I've got my prefect trapped between only stone options or only wood options when I needed the other. Let's go stone. That's a good spot for stone, and then we can build a tower on top of that, and that would protect That would protect getting wood on either side. Those sides would be protected. So my prefect is moved down there. I still have choices. And let's see what... Well, let's hope we're not going to get a 5 over here. All right, a 2. So this 2 is blocked right now. So we're going to move our other 2. And we got to get the wall built. So you can see I'm starting to, I've got troops up here running around, but they're going to start getting trapped outside unless they come over to the sides to work a way in. And I need to build. So let's move over 1, and then I can move him down or over, and we'll get building over here. 2 again. All right, so we're getting some threat right here. So I'm going to get in his way. We've got another build. I'm going to go wood so I can go again with a stone tower. So this will still give me options. And the raiders. So the chief is back in. Building. Let's move the commander over. And let's get ready that way. 5. So here we go. So 5 has come down, and I've got my first casualty. Because for the raiders, touching any 2 sides and their scrappy style of fighting is a capture. So there is our first loss. And we've got an open run here. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. So let's keep an eye on it by getting in the way. 3. So I have a 3 in the game, and I have a 3 I can bring back in. What's going to be most threatening? I think the 3 coming in back here, this is where the action seems to be happening. So fresh reinforcements for the raiders are coming down there. And now that it's crowded, you can see with this crowd going on here, it's going to be hard for the Legion to get the bracketing captures that they're used to doing. And now that I'm scattered, I can't even plow forward with the formation, which I might have set up to protect an area I'm not building. I've kind of jumped back and forth here, so let's see what we can get going here. So 3's back in. But remember, my mission is I've got to get this wall built. So I'm going to move back down here, get another build formation, and so we wanted wood. And if I take this one, then I'm still in a wood or stone position, and I might take the stone there to keep those options open. So our walls coming together. And here comes the chief. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's start getting some protection up because I got this stone. So I'm going to move this guy back over. Now I'm going to build formation again, and I want the stone. Let's see, I moved down here where I took the stone. So I'm going to take this stone, and I have a tower. So this means this wall cannot be beat by the raiders. But let's see what they've got going on. All right, what do we get here? All right, we got a 4. Well, this is going to be obnoxious. That puts potentially both these guys in some threat. Okay, I'm going to risk going up high because they're moving down. So it's not a suicide because all capturing is active. So let's see what we're going to do here. Well, let's see what they're going to do. I moved. I'm going to come across the top. 2. All right, so 2 moves because this 2 is blocked. And I'm going to move across here and take out that threat. So he's back in the woods. 2 again. 2's blocked. Now he's at the wall, which is not a threat at the moment because it is protected by the tower that's right here. So what does a raider do when they're up against the wall? They're going to slide. If their number is hit, they're going to slide to where they can be most threatening or get in the way. And then, of course, they become the number of the row they're in, which could be 2 raiders in that row. And now again, which is the most threatening to move if that number comes up. So 2 rolled. I need to keep building, so this wall's in danger. And if 1 keeps coming down, so is my unit. So let's move. We'll risk moving out of the way so that I can get to another build. And 5. Oh, all right. I'm going to bring 5 back in here. That's most threatening to me because if 6 moves, it's a capture. I want to build. We'll move this guy over because this seems to be that's a strong area. Now I want stone. I'm going to come down here. That means my next build needs to be stone because I'm kind of stuck down here. All right, so I did the stone build. Oh, and there it is. There's a 6. 6 comes down. Lost another unit out there fighting on the frontier. All right, we need some payback. All right, I'm going to move this guy through the gate, get him up here to block 6's progress. That'll kind of protect my flank for this unit. And we can slide over and do some more building. Well, that was my move. Moves kind of comes quick. 3. No towers over here. 3 just keeps things crowded. I think 3 over here is going to be more threatening to me. I'm going to want to move up here to get ready to build. 5. So 5's got a straight shot here. 5 over here, I think, is more threatening for this guy. He's going to have to drop back if he doesn't want to get captured. But remember, the mission is build, so I'm going to get in his way. We're going to build. Oh, we have to go stone now. Let's see. I want stone here. That leaves me with 2 towers, so I can put 2 towers here and no more over there. That's going to be a tough spot. Let's go here. I want to go here. Then I can go stone or wood on the next time. So stone here can't be broken. 2. All right. 2 is most threatening here because this 2, well, no. We're going to do this 2 right here. It's going to slide on the wall, and I've lost another unit. Okay, we're in peril here, but I got to have somebody outside the wall for a build formation now that I'm down to just 1 space. So, my turn. I'm going to move back 1, so I won't get captured on the next turn, because it would take at least a 6 and a 5 twice. But I've still got to get somebody slid over there. Uh-oh, and there's the 6. So that would have been a block, but keeping me in peril. Let's slide over here, and let's let them feel a little peril, right? Okay, 2. So there's nobody in this 2 row. This 2's coming down. It threatens the wall because there's no tower, so it's in threat. I better get ready in case they come through. Seems to be the move. 1. All right, here comes the chief. This guy is in trouble. All right, so maybe what we'll do is we'll step out and I won't get captured when 1 comes down, and I could slide over and get him against the wall. There's a 6. 6 is stuck over here, so this one is now coming down. I'm going to do what I planned, and we'll get this guy out. So he is a reinforcement that can come in on a 2. All right, there is 5. This is definitely more threatening. He's got to run at the gate now. So I'm going to move here to block, and then that sets me up for a build. All right, there the chief is at the gate again for the war chief. Do I get rid of him? Because that 2 move on them, we're going to leave it there so we can see what happens when that goes. I'm going to move up here so I can be maybe more threatening to those 3 over there. Okay, 6. Well, there you go for being a nice guy. I just lost this unit. All right, it is precarious up there. But he is against the gate now. So we will get our revenge. 5, although 5 is about to get in my zone. So I'll want to move over here so when it comes through I can catch him. But I want to get rid of this one too, so let's do that. Let's get the capture out there. And there's the 1. All right, so on a 1, the 2 most threatening actions that the raiders can take. So this could be, so this guy could come in 1, 2, and now I've got to get ahead of him before he gets back. And I don't have anybody on this side of the wall, so this would blow the wall up. I'd have to work on building that again. And this fills a hole in the wall. Might do that. So the idea is the war chief's at the gate. He can better command and control things. So, you know, the raiders get a win if they get to the back row. And that would be a hassle. We're going to do that because... Oh, there's a gate. We're going to get rid of him. So let's do this for a little more tension. This raider breaks the wall. And now the wood goes back into the fort to be built. Now, what I meant over here is, remember, friendly units can come through the gate. So if white is sitting here, black comes through, it's a bracket, and he's captured. So brief, trouble behind the lines. But let's go ahead and do the 1, because I can't do anything about him right now. And I've broken some wall. I got to spend time and actions to get this wooden cube back into the wall. And now I also have to decide where to put him in the fort. So let's go stone, wood. All right, we'll put it here because then I'll go stone for hopefully a tower. And then I'll have to go wood, and then I'll have a stone or wood choice. But there's really not anywhere else to put that right now. So that's a resupply back in there. So they did that move. And Well, I got to get in the way. So that unit's kind of pinned right now, having to defend that gap. All right, 4. This 4, we're not established over here, so that's threatening. This 4 gets stuck on the wall, so we'll go with that. I've got to get rid of this if I want to secure this part of the wall. Maybe it's time to send... Yeah, we'll do that. But, I want to set up for a capture here, send him through the gate. It's kind of frustrating. You've only got the one move, and there's a lot to be done. All right. There's 4 again. So 4, let's keep being threatening here. Let's shoot through the gate here, and if 4 comes again, I can get him against the wall. And then next turn I'll go capture that one. Okay, 2. Both our 2s are out, so where would it be annoying? I think this 2 would be annoying, because now the threat is over here. I'm tied up with this unit on the wall for... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Get this one. So he's back here, a future reinforcement. And it's already their turn again. Oh, and 2 is pressing advantage now. So notice I did a capture here, and it makes a build formation, but again, that's got to be active. So that activity at that time was capturing. I kind of need to move away and come back to get the build action. But that would solidify that wall. I got no towers over here. It would really be nice to use those for that. So I need to put wood there, and we're kind of weak over that way, so maybe that's okay. So we're going to get ready for sending him out possibly, and then we can bring this one over for the build formation if we need to. All right, and there is our man, the war chief. So 2 moves. What are 2 annoying moves? 1, 2 would take the wall. 1, 2 would I'd lose another unit, and as much as they want to tear my wall down, I think even more those raiders want to get rid of the legionnaires. So we're going to do 5 down here twice. That gets, I lose a unit, and he's shooting for the gap here. Now you can see it's getting really tense where I've got 1 guy outside the wall. I've got 2 spots that need to be 3. And since they're single spots now, I have to have somebody on the other side of the wall to get a build formation. So how's it going to turn out? All right, that's a look at the solo scenario. Let us know if you got any questions. Please comment on the Kickstarter project. Let your friends know. Let your friends' know. But the campaign, we're really close to funding. And actually, by the time you see this, we may well have funded going into the last few days. Thank you.